Since the dawn of time, humanity has sought to understand the divine. One of the most profound ways this is expressed in the biblical texts is through covenants, sacred agreements that transcend the ordinary, binding two parties in promises unyielding and everlasting. In the context of the Bible, these are not merely contracts, but divine pacts sealed with solemn commitments and eternal significance. To understand the depth and significance of these covenants, we begin with the very first, the covenant with Noah. After the cataclysmic flood, God established a promise with Noah, ensuring that never again would such a deluge destroy the world. This covenant was marked by the sign of the rainbow, a symbol of God's mercy and faithfulness that stretches across the sky for all to see, as relevant today as it was in ancient times. Next, we turn to Abraham, a figure whose faith was both tested and rewarded. God's covenant with Abraham was extraordinary, promising not only descendants as numerous as the stars, but a land for those descendants to call home. This sacred agreement signified a new beginning for Abraham and his lineage, setting the stage for the unfolding narrative of a people chosen and blessed by God. As we journey through biblical history, we arrive at the covenant that shaped a nation, the covenant at Sinai. Moses, as Israel's leader, encountered God on Mount Sinai, where the Ten Commandments were inscribed on two stone tablets, laying the foundation for the moral and ethical compass of the Israelites. This covenant was not merely about laws, it was about forming a holy nation, set apart, bound to live by God's wisdom and justice. The narrative of covenants continues to weave through the Bible, and with it, a foreshadowing of a new, transformative promise. Jeremiah speaks of a new covenant, a time when God's laws will be written not on tablets of stone, but on human hearts. This prophetic vision finds fulfillment in the New Testament, with the new covenant established through Jesus Christ. It is the ultimate covenant, promising redemption and eternal life to those who believe, overcoming the divides of law and sin. In these covenants, we find a thread of divine faithfulness and hope. They are testament to the enduring relationship between God and humanity, illustrating a promise that calls not just for understanding, but for transformation. For in these sacred promises, we see glimpses not just of history, but of a divine plan, a tapestry of promises that offer comfort, inspiration, and a vision of what it means to live in divine covenant. As we ponder the significance of these unbreakable promises, let us consider their implications in our lives today. The covenants of the Bible are not distant echoes of the past, but living agreements that speak to our world, inviting all to partake in a relationship that promises not only enduring love and faithfulness, but hope in a future crafted by wisdom divine. Through the lens of these covenants, we gain perspective on living a life aligned with purpose, a life bound by promises that are as immutable as they are transformative.